why we should not get a shot there, man. Unbelievable. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Goalie goal. Here we go. Goalie goal. Up the middle. There's two guys in my way. There it is. There it is. There it is. First ever goalie goal, tying the game up in the playoffs. Pekka Pasta finally has arrived in the National Hockey League, and what a better way to score my first ever goalie goal in the NHL in the postseason, and we tie the game up. Well, Pekka Pasta did get the start in game number 1, and it has not gone over very well. A 4-1 lead for the Stars here in the third period. Jake Ottinger has no energy. Full pressure again. Over backdoor, and there it is. Casey Middlestat will get his first of the season. Colorado can do whatever they want out there on the ice. Oh my God, there it is.
Is everybody awake right now?
Snipe it 5-hole in the slot. I'm not going after the puck. Here we go. The dog. Over, back and forth. Oh my God, beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. All right, here we go. We need to complete the comeback. Down 4-1 in the third period. All knotted up now in overtime. Mikko Rantanen, the Moose, all alone on the breakaway, and he will bury it as Colorado will complete the comeback in game number 1, down 4-1. But you can never count this Avs team out. Back to the point, over, and what a sprawling save by Pekka Pasta. Oh my Lord. Pekka Pasta was sleeping on the draw, dude. Take a look at this. The play is dropped. The puck goes back to the defender who is at Shillington, who walks in. Pekka Pasta, I mean, he was kind of screened. I literally had Samuel Girard right in front of me, and over to the wing. Ladies and gentlemen, what is good? We are back yet again. Bit of an earlier live stream today, but Pekka Pasta is back, and we got to get a good chunk of the regular season done. Only 22 games in. We had our World Juniors fiasco. We won the bronze medal, got that done. Call back up to the next level. The big leagues, baby, the pros, the NHL. And so far, so good. 901 save percentage. I would like to get that up there a little bit higher, but a record of 15-4-2. Every time Pekka Pasta starts for Montreal, it seems to lead to a victory. So this team basically needs this guy to become the starter yet again. I think I actually got demoted to being the backup, so we might not start as many games. But for Montreal's sake, I hope we do. We are 20-13-4 to start the season. 44 points, third in our division. And number 1 in our division is definitely on the board. 48 points. We're only 4 behind. And the best team in the NHL right now, the Carolina Hurricanes, 26-7-5. They are on an absolutely monster tear. Then we got Colorado. Calgary somehow is in the top 3. And then St. Louis and Dallas. So there's work to be done. Cole Caulfield right now is leading our team. He's got 43 points and 21 goals. So it's looking like he's probably going to be a 40-goal man on this squad. But Pekka Pasta and Samuel Montembeault pretty much splitting the games, and it's clear. It is very clear who the better goaltender is. It is me. I have a better save percentage, way better GAA, and more importantly, my record, 15-4-2. Meanwhile, Monty, 5-9-2. So that is a drastic difference, and hopefully the head coach realizes that and starts me more. I got demoted down to being the backup, which isn't great. All right, so we're held out this game. We're not starting against Mini, but we will play up against the Columbus Blue Jackets on the road. Not too many road games that I've played this season. I think this will be my 3rd, maybe my 4th. It's not much. I'm a home goaltender. Getting a road start in Columbus was not on my bingo card, and we are down 2-1 entering the 3rd. All right, let me hop in. Let me get ready. How we doing tonight, chat? Or not tonight, today. Early afternoon live stream. I do get a video going up later today, and I thought, why not hop on live, have some fun, turn off the tether system so I do not forget, and hopefully we have a lot of fun. Gotta love my Canes being at the top, but it's going to be a 3rd round exit. Yeah, you're going to get swept by Florida yet again. Probably. That's probably the most realistic outcome. All right, deep breath in, deep breath out. We're good. Here we are in Columbus, down by 1 up against the Blue Jackets. 23 shots on goal, and Pekka Pasta has made 21 saves, not too shabby. as we are approaching the halfway mark of the regular season. I should be the starting goaltender. I am way better than Samuel Montembeault. If the coach can't realize that, I don't know. Then I guess we're cooked. Florida has ruined my life. You're the best NHL streamer. Appreciate it. Here we go. Lane Hudson walks that line, and an easy save by Greaves. All right, start it off. Start us off, Wayne Hudson. Chat, your boy has been practicing. The last 2 days, I've pretty much spent a lot of time in practice mode, getting a little bit better at goalie, and just getting way more prepared to handle the onslaught that the computer is going to have here. It should be a much easier time between the pipes. Your boy has been practicing, and I am locked in, baby. 15-4-2 to start the season. I have one of the best records in the league. Slav in the middle. What a save by Greaves. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. Slav's trying to play that puck out in front of the net. Below the goal line. He's looking like Wayne Gretzky right now. There's a rebound, and we do not capitalize. All right, Pekka Pasta. Oh, my God. Turnover in the middle. Caulfield can't bury it. Montreal all over the Blue Jackets. I have a feeling we're tying this game up. Hudson, that is a muffin. An absolute muffin. All right, here come the Blue Jackets. They're going to dump it in. I'm not going after it. I do not have the speed. I do not have the hands yet. I got to wait until I'm like a 90 overall to start playing that puck. I don't want to have another fiasco like we had in Dallas. Caulfield, nice. Suzuki, there we go. Captain Nick Suzuki will tie the game up here in Columbus. We got a 2-2 tie, baby. The 11th of the season. And I mean, I had a feeling that was going to happen. You could just sense something was going to happen. Montreal was all over the Blue Jackets and a little bit of a broken play, but hey, right place, right time by Nick Suzuki, and it leads to a tying goal. You love to see it. Get a shutout this game. I'll toss you a 5. All right, Melatonin. Just call me a whore. All right, I got to lock in. No goals against in this third period. No goals against. I do feel a lot better. I do. I realized I got to play a lot deeper in my crease, especially because I'm 6'7". I do not need to be so aggressive. I need to be on my goal line. Play like a prime Henrik Lundqvist. He wasn't the most aggressive goaltender, but my God, did he ever get the job done. Demidov, why are you going short side? Let's get a little bit of a better shot. Back to the blue line. D to D. Oh my God, what a bomb. What a bomb. William Karlsson had a big goal last live stream. Oh my God, Demidov got nailed. Absolutely nailed at the line. Nice Karlsson shot, but Greaves yet again will make the save. Do I have COVID? I do not have COVID, no. My voice might sound a little bit weird, but this is just because I woke up like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago. I woke up 2 hours ago. Last live stream before 26. No, I think we're going to do Shoresy tomorrow, and then I might do the Canadian-Finland game. That's my plan. A little bit of a 2-on-1 forming. Over to Holtz. Shot and a save. Are you kidding me? My own defenseman, Caden Goalie, ruins my shutout in the third period. And that is just the way Be A Pro has been going so far. Own goal after own goal. Are you kidding me? Why does every single video always start out like this? Just complete bullshit. Thank you, Caden Goalie. Thank you, EA Sports, for programming the most brain-dead AI of all time. Fuck's sake. Thank you very much. Lobster Trash or Lobster Rash 2.0 W Series. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I will send you 20 if you get 10 shutouts, brother. 10 shutouts? I gotta focus on one. I haven't got a single one yet in my NHL career. It's crazy. And I don't know what that was. I don't think you can blame me for that goal. Not at all. Johnson in, saved by Pekka. I am covering that puck up. Not making any mistakes. No way, no how. We need to pass the Goalie Be A Pro crash out. I'm in a good mood today, so there will be no crash out. No crash outs happening today. I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling good about my goalie abilities. I mean, I'm not going to let EA win. That's what I can't do. Nice Slav. Oh my God. Slavkovsky got robbed. I thought that was a surefire goal. They're going to dump it in again. They're not trying any offense right now. I mean, they do have the lead, so they can just trap it up in the neutral zone. Go, Caulfield. Tear him up, buddy. Shot. Saved by Graves. Easy save. Red Wings are not dead now. Red Wings at the top of the Atlantic. I did not see that happening. Try a whole game. Yeah, a whole game would probably get me to rage. If I played an entire game, yep. I'd probably crash out, chat. I got sold last night because the lineup said Gostisbehere was playing, so I put him on my fantasy team just to see him not play. They lied. They lied to you. All right, 3 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Cole Caulfield getting pinned along the boards there. Out of the zone. We're down by 1 yet again. We got to go for it. I mean, honestly, I think I've lost most of my away games. I've only started like 3, and I think we're like 1 and 2. It hasn't been good. What overall am I? I don't actually know. Jack Graves. Greaves or Graves? I think it might be Greaves. I think I'm a 79 overall, Pelly. 79 might be accurate. High 70s. I think I'm high 70s. You know if you're going to do any more watch parties in January? Probably, yeah. Well, we got... When does the Olympics start? That's in February. Never mind. That is not January. We got full pressure in the offensive zone. Can the Canadians yet again tie this game up? Dear God. The early morning live streams are not going well. It's been a minute since I've done one, so give me a break. Holtz into the zone. Alexander Holtz. Hug that post back at Pasti. You know what to do. Less movements, the better. I pretty much can just stand here and make a save. Okay, we're going for it now. Pull the goaltender. Demidov gets robbed, and the goddamn net is off. How did he make that save? I couldn't even see. Jack Greaves makes a diving save, and then Ivan Demidov, oh my, looking like Austin Matthews there, running into the crossbar and getting knocked out for it. Threat analysis, 78%, and then Demidov... Oh my God, he ran into the post. Fucking hell. Come on, Montreal. Let's tie this game up. We got an empty net. We got all the pressure that we need. 40 seconds to go. Werenski can't get the empty netter to go. Caulfield the other way. Here we go. Counterattack. Slav over to Demidov, who just sauces it to nobody. I don't like that, man. Oh, Siplikov, buddy. What are we doing? We got to get a good shot here. In the middle, saved by Greaves again. We got 20 seconds remaining in the third. One-timer misses the net. Malinsky getting pinned along the wall. The final 15. Siplikov centers it, and there it is. William Karlsson will tie the game up. The lone Canadiens fan here in Ohio is cheering his ass off right now. And the Montreal Canadiens are back in this game, baby. I knew it. I always believed in this squad, and it was none other than number 70, William Karlsson. Backdoor feed. Who passed that? Was that Siplikov? I think it was. What a beautiful feed. What a beautiful feed. Saw the crossbar and decided it might be a great idea if I put my face right through it. Great question. Yep. He was just wondering how it tastes. Pickard played great last night. He did. 976 save percentage. Legacy game. When Pickard's job is on the line, he shows up. All right. The offense has been offensing in. That doesn't even make any sense. We've gotten pretty good offense so far in this game. 2 third-period goals is not something of the norm. And we get a final 10 seconds or we go to overtime. Actually, we got a chance. Caulfield, 4 seconds. Over. Dobson. Never mind. That was trash. Straight up trash. All right, chat. Let me know who is scoring the overtime winner. Will it be Pekka Pasta? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to leave my crease. 3-on-3 overtime. We got Suzuki, Caulfield, and Dobson. Not Lane Hudson. All right, we're rolling out Noah Dobson. Let's see if we can get the game-winning goal and get a big 2 points. We need every point we can get at this point. Third in the Atlantic. We got no time to fool around. Not comfortably in a playoff spot either. Caulfield, backhand. Oh my God, what a save by Greaves again. Again, save after save. Keeping Columbus in the game. Can't believe the Jets got that many shots. I didn't watch the game. I was watching Canada. I didn't really see... I don't think I saw anything. I saw McDavid throw a hit. He laid somebody out. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Kirill Marchenko the other way. Marchenko into the zone. Broken play. Okay. I'm so slow, man. Compared to, like, my practice mode, I don't even have my goalie that high in practice mode. Oh, Caulfield in, and Cole, the goal. Caulfield will score the winner. A comeback here in Columbus, Ohio, as the Montreal Canadiens pick up 2 points. You love to see it. Ho, ho, ho. You love to see it. Big 2 points, baby. I allowed... Actually, I'm not even saying I allowed a goal. I didn't allow a single goal. Caden Gooley scored on his own goaltender. Fuck him. We got the dub. We deserved that victory. We were the better team. And then Caulfield scored the OT winner. Do you think Mangiapane gets traded? Yes. Yes, I do. With the rumors that are floating around now, he's willing to waive his no movement clause. He'll probably get dealt. McDavid sold my ass with only an assist. I expected at least a goal and 2 assists. 3 points every night. All right. Plus 12 Delta. I can live with that. 16-4-2. What a record. What a record. We are not starting tonight. All right. Conversation with the head coach. Third way through the season. I'm very happy with where you're at as our backup. Looks like you're learning. You're improving. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game. What do you mean? It looks like I'm learning and improving. Fuck. Man, I can't. These cutscenes and the bullshit-ass dialogue they give you. That's what gets me. That is what gets me. What do you mean I'm improving? I'm literally the starter. Here we go yet again. After being named the backup goaltender, the media are probably going to take a chunk into me. Goal is to make the playoffs. On track for that. That's awesome. So who do you credit for this playoff push? Everyone on the team is stepping up, I guess? What a shitty question, man. Individual contribution. What has made you successful this season? Starting games? Okay, so we can get vision and angles or endurance and passing. I'll do goalie focused. We'll get vision and angles. Okay, you said that twice. Goal is still to make the playoffs. Do you feel like any... No. We're committed to our strategy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Can I play Chell on Thursday? Why Thursday? What? That's very, very specific. When is gooning stream? We'll goon eventually, chat. Don't worry. The gooning will return. All right, we got a game up against the Wild. Back on home ice. Please, coach, make me the starter. Please. We've got a lot of work to do. I want to let you know that over the next couple of games... Oh, my God. Head coach, please, just make me the starting goaltender. We're not going to make the playoffs if you don't. We're literally not going to make it if I end up not starting more games than Monty. Monty is straight up trash. Straight up trash. Went to the Golden Knights game last night. Got hit with a beer can. I mean, Vegas got hit with multiple beer cans, too. They got fucking pounded. You love to see it. Every time Vegas loses, the entire hockey world wins. Also, in my energy or my activities here, I realize that I'm getting minuses by being unfavored. Actually, no, that's not really that important. But I got -5 rebound control and recover for being an outcast by my management and -5 vision and speed. So we got to bump that back up there. I know it's using 10 or 3 energy points. I'll put 3 in both. We'll get that up there. We got to get out of the basement of being unliked. I don't know why I'm so unliked. That's crazy. Are the Wild a cup contender? I would say so, yes. With the addition of Quinn Hughes, I'd say yeah. All right, give me a good sim engine. First period, we're down by 1. Second, I'll live with that. 28 shots, only 1 goal allowed. That is a good game by Le Pecca Pasta. The Wild just won't lose. What do I think of Gibson? Trash. John Gibson is on crack. All right, back to my roots. Back on home ice up against the Minnesota Wild, where we are getting absolutely peppered. But the good news is I've only allowed 1 goal on 28 shots. So my save percentage should go up, especially after allowing a goal in the third period last game. It wasn't even my fault. Caden Gooley literally walked in my crease. That is, I think, the 3rd time that's happened to me so far in Be A Pro. It happens way too often, man. Nick Suzuki. Download to Middleton. Middleton, where are you going? Send it over, Suzuki. What is up my internet right now? Chat, are we still live? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, okay, hold up. Internet is cracking. Chat, are we still here? Are we live? You're still live? What? How is everything else shut off, but not my computer? That's crazy. Type 1 in the chat if we're here. 1 in the chat if we're here. Trying to fix the router. Not really exactly working right now. Wait a minute. I think we're good. Finally, we are back. We still here? We still live? I think we're live. We should still be live. Showtime is 2 away from 500. Chat, we're back. The Wi-Fi will not defeat me today. Man, I've been having weird-ass Wi-Fi issues. Way more than usual. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? That was not good. Not good at all. The Wi-Fi shall not defeat me today. Oh my god. Immediately get back from being my Wi-Fi disconnecting. And already I gotta... Oh no, I gotta lock in. I can't be worrying about no goddamn Wi-Fi. Back to the blue line. Middleton finding Matt Boldy. Nice defending. There we go. Suzuki out of the zone. And we are ready to go. Noah Dobson enters the zone with 14:35 left. We're only down by 1. We had a comeback victory against Columbus. Can we do it again against Mini? Thank you very much, Nesquik Goalie, for the $2 super chat. Use this money for better Wi-Fi. Thank you, brother. I'm glad that $2 can help me out, and I'll be able to afford better Wi-Fi. Thoughts on Connor Ingram? Connor Ingram's been very good. He has been very good since being called up. Now, he was horrible in the AHL, but obviously that does not mean anything at the next level, especially when he's played the way he's played. I've had no complaints so far about Connor Ingram. I hope EA puts in errors mode. Buddy. We are like a decade away from that happening. EA is so behind on their sports games compared to like 2K. It's crazy. We are like legit 10 years away from them adding in an errors mode. They can't even get a regular franchise mode done. We can only do 25 seasons. You think they're going to go back multiple eras? I mean, come on now. 25 years is the most you can do in franchise mode. 11:30 remaining. Jonas Brodin back to the blue line. Ryan Hartman, Spurgeon with a shot. Pekka with the save. I feel confident. I feel calm. I know what I'm doing back here. Darren Radish over to Siplikov. Finding Carlson, who had the game-winning goal back in Ohio. I am hoping that he can replicate that. Eriksson gets laid out. There we go, laddie. Oh, no. Brendan Gallagher, after laying a hit, got laid out himself. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the third. Still down by 1. Obviously, I'm not allowed to score. Well, I'm not allowed to score a goal, but usually the goaltender, obviously, we don't score. Pekka Pasta does sometimes, but I'm way too early on in my NHL career to do that. Faber finding Nieto with a shot, and Pekka Pasta will flash the leather. I'm playing that puck. 6 minutes to go. Uri Slafkovsky finding Caulfield. Cock in. Goal! Oh, you missed the net, buddy. You got to hit the net. You have to hit the net. We got our top line out there. Suzuki, Slav, and Caulfield. Actually, never mind. Brendan Gallagher is still out there for some reason. Third line winger out there with the top line. Noah Dobson slides it over. And Galley almost had the game-tying goal. Minnesota on their heels in this third period. Matt Nieto again. Hug the post. I know what I'm doing. I feel confident also in Montreal's ability to defend. I feel like we have a good decor here. Good enough to win a Stanley Cup for sure. Slafkovsky, no. Gustafson's covering that up. Passer, you're the best NHL. Appreciate it, buddy. Are they ever going to update NASCAR and Formula 1? No idea. EA doesn't listen for crap. EA and Fanatics are twins, low-key. Both are trash. What's wrong with Fanatics? What have they done wrong? Outside of maybe leak Team Canada. Jonas Brodin in. Can't get a shot on goal because of the great defending by the Montreal Canadiens. You guys see how slow I was moving post to post? Go, Pekka passed it. We got an empty net. We are going for it now. Yet again, pulling the goaltender and trying to tie the game up. As long as I'm off the ice, we're good. We are golden. What do I think about the Red Wings this year? I think they're not dead. They are alive not only in a playoff race, but for being #1 in the Atlantic. All right, can we catch magic in a bottle 2 games in a row? Noah Dobson literally just hit his own teammate. Oh no, Matt Boldy the other way with an empty net to seal the deal, and he ends up missing it. 30 seconds to go in this third period. Caulfield in his own end. He's going to skate it out. Cole all the way up to Noah Dobson. Dobson gets it poked off his stick. Slavkovsky with a shot. Gustafsson, nice save. I wish we could get a better camera angle. Oh my God, Demidov, what are you doing? Why? Why did Ivan Demidov pass that puck? He was in the slot. I know he was on his backhand, but so was Caulfield. Final 10. Are we really going to get shut out in our home barn? Come on. Lane Hudson, 4 seconds to go. Hudson losing the puck, gets it back, rebound, and we score yet again. This time it's Cole Caulfield who ties the game up. That is back-to-back late game-tying goals. 23rd of the season for Caulfield, and the Habitants can never, and I mean never, be out of a hockey game. This is crazy. We had 4 seconds, even less than that. 2 seconds remaining, 1 second. It was a buzzer beater, 1.4 remaining on the rebound, and number 13 was there on the doorstep. You love to see it. This team has a never quit die attitude. Never. W's in the chat. We have been so insanely clutch so far to start the video. It has been absurd. Absolutely absurd. Fanatics is the worst company ever to make NHL jerseys? Really? Are they that bad, chat? So when I go to Edmonton, I shouldn't buy a McDavid jersey. I really wanted to get a blue, royal blue Connor McDavid jersey. I have a alternate from the 16-17 season, that orange and blue one, but is there only Fanatics you can buy hockey jerseys now? They're fine? No? Yes? When is the Shoresy Stanley Cup vinyl video? I think tomorrow. All right, here we go. In overtime, yet again, 3v3. Oh my God, that almost went in. Can we get back-to-back wins, comeback victories, and that will be good for morale here in Le Montreal. Marco Rossi gets laid out by Suzuki. Pinched at that line. We get the puck. Caulfield. He's the one that scored a goal. Suzuki shot, and Gustafsson will make that save. People just complain? I don't think so. Yeah, we'll probably do Shoresy in the afternoon tomorrow, chat, for a live stream, and then we'll go live for Canada against Finland, and we'll get drunk. I think that's the plan. New Year's Eve, Canada, Finland, but earlier in the day, we'll do Shoresy. Shoresy Stanley Cup final will only take like an hour and a half. It won't be long. It will only take like an hour and a half, so we'll be fine. We'll get a quick afternoon live stream in, and then later in the night. When does Canada play? What time? We got an offensive zone draw. Nick Suzuki, our captain. This top line, well, not really our top line, but who do we got out there? It is. Dobson is our #1 D-man in overtime. That's crazy. Faber can't get a shot on Pekka Pasta, although that is going to register as one. Go, move it up. Suzuki, you got a clear lane to the net. 2-on-1. Suzuki in. Shot saved by Gustafsson. I would have liked him to slid it over there. Slide the puck over to your buddy Cole and get a game winner. Marco Rossi. There we go. Great defending by Suzuki. That is captain material. 1-on-1, Caulfield. You are 1-on-1 with Brock Faber. I don't like it. 35 seconds to go. I do not want to see a shootout. That is the last thing I want to see. At Zuccarello. Shot. Pekka passed it with the save. I can't play it. I cannot play that puck. Hey, King Pasta. How you doing today? I'm doing great, brother. Doing absolutely great. You can still buy it, but in my opinion, Adidas made better than Fanatics. Possibly. We got William Karlsson on the draw, and he ends up losing it. Spurgeon over. No. I was tracking that puck very well. Listen, Oh, gone. Slavkovsky. B-way to end it. Bad. No. Over Carlson. Okay. I don't even know what happened. We still got it. Slavkovsky out in front. William Karlsson. Can he be the hero yet again? Back to the blue line. Shot blocked by our own teammate. The final 10 seconds of regulation. And the Minnesota Wild get a 2-on-1. Matt Boldy in. Matt Boldy. No. Fuck me, man. Why? It was sitting on the line. It was literally sitting on the line. Fuck me, man. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? What is the weirdest things happen to me in Goalie Be A Pro? Replay? Yeah, we got to get a replay. We definitely got to get a replay. Oh, no. I have no idea what the hell just happened. It was a 2-on-1, but Matt Boldy just decided to shoot it. He hit the goal post, and of course, it trickles in behind Pekka Pasta. And I just tried not to make any sudden movement. It was sitting on the line, and of course, my goaltender had to go back and try to cover the puck, and then my pad ended up kicking it in. If I literally did nothing, the time would have just ran out. Why? Why did my skate blade have to hit the puck and result in an own goal by myself? You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Well, that is a way to lose a hockey game. Unlucky, you still played great. Appreciate it. I would say the first 2 games have gone pretty well, despite the back-to-back own goals. That's the one spot that we have to shore up a little bit. But I'm up to a 902, 16-4-3, dominant showing. I shined in a 2-1 loss. Oh, I mean, I don't know what's going on right now, but I like it. I should have gotten a thumbnail there, but it is what it is. Convo with the agent. What does she got to say now? I don't care. NHL has to get rid of sponsors. Yeah, that is never happening. Fanatics makes jerseys for the MLB, NHL, NBA, NFL, and even F1. Really? Are they like... I thought... Is it Fanatics for the NBA? I don't know. I actually do not know. All right, am I starting? Yes, I'm starting against the Edmonton Oilers. Nice. Favorite team growing up. For La Pekka Pasta. Your health is at the maximum and will have a very positive impact on your on-ice play. Lovely. I've heard they were for the NBA. Well, I guess I'm getting a Fanatics jersey. Update the rosters already. Get rid of form score. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen in NHL 26. We're going to have to wait until NHL 30, chat. Be a Pro is not getting touched for half a decade. So enjoy the game mode while it's here. All right, give me a good sim engine. Give me a good sim engine, and that is not a good sim engine, but we are hopping into OT. The overtime. The overtime in Edmonton. We'll hop in, baby. Happy almost New Year's. Thank you, Don, for being a member for 8 entire months, brother. W's in the chat. It was a game that I wasn't even going to hop into. We were down 3-1 entering the third period, but somehow the Montreal Canadiens actually crawled their way back. Okay. Oh, my God. No, Bouchard. That was a weird-ass play. Go, Caulfield. No, you're not outskating Connor McDavid. That is not going to happen. Caulfield. Oh, my God. He's actually outskating him. Suzuki down low in Gretzky's office, and he puts it right on the tape. McDavid almost had a breakaway. Oh, my God. The computers are dumb, man. Connor McDavid would have had a breakaway from his own end. Suzuki in. Good save by the netminder. Connor hands it off to Leo. Leon Draisaitl all the way up to Connor McDavid. All right, Pekka Pasta, you got to lock in here, buddy. No, McDavid down the gun. Try to go between the legs. Not on my watch. Get teabagged, you fucking buffoon. Absolute moron in overtime trying to go between the legs on Pekka Pasta. How insanely disrespectful. I can't believe Connor McDavid tried to do it again. McDavid in. Please. For fuck's sake, man. Why does this continually keep happening game after game after game? My own goalie animation is putting the puck in the fucking net. All right, I'm not crashing out. I said I wasn't going to crash out. Calm the fuck down. Like, what the fuck is that, man? Every single game it's just 3 games in a row. 3 consecutive games. McDavid takes a shot in the bullshit fucking stupid animations EA have programmed that they like to promote every single year. Oh, we programmed 300 plus new animations. Yeah, and they're all fucking garbage. It's sitting there. Why on earth would there be an animation? I'm covering the fucking puck up. And my own skate again. It's my own fucking skate. This game is garbage, dude. There's no defending it. There's no defending this game. Absolutely no defending it. Look at my face. You can see it on my face. The disgust that I'm playing NHL 26. The absolute disgust. Fuck me. 4 goals on 36 shots. Trash. Absolutely trash. Let's hope any other team except the Panthers because no one likes them. Wow. We're in that situation now, huh? We love EA Sports. Yep. Pekka has restless leg syndrome. Apparently I do. That's 3 games in a row. If we get to 4 games, I'm going to crash out. I'm 17-4-4 and I'm not even the starter. Kick fucking rocks. Not starting tonight. Boo-hoo. Not starting tonight. On a back-to-back. That's insanely disrespectful. I don't start on the second night of a back-to-back. Since when did you stream early? Brother, I'll stream whenever I want. It's holiday break. Ain't nobody got school. All right, we'll sim this game. Hopefully I play against the Blackhawks. And I don't think I am. No, I am. Okay, that's beautiful. 902 save percentage. Fuck me. Why? Do I want Kane to get to 500? I mean, why not? Why would I not want Kane to get to 500? Unk might be washed. No. Nike designs the NBA jerseys. NFL Fanatics does make NBA jerseys. Does not make NBA jerseys. Only NFL, NHL, and F1. All right. Energy should be good, right? Energy is good. I'm still an outcast. No wonder I feel so fucking slow. I gotta work on building up my chemistry with my teammates. I should have done that over the course of the offseason. I really should have. All right, Pekka Pasta. Let's see what I can do here, brother. Let me create some new save files. That's realistic. Get good. I'm way better than you, devs. That means I've accomplished everything in life. Suck on that, bud. First period, 1-1 tie. Nope, not happening. Nope. Why do your teammates hate you? I don't know. I really don't know. Not only do my teammates hate me, but also management. Management is not really that big of a fan. Justo coming in hot with a 5. Here's the 5 to go get restless leg syndrome checked out. So you'll stop kicking the puck in. All right. Thank you very much, Justo Kenobi. Let's put some W's in the chat. Oh, dear God, man. Oh, dear God. The sim engine is just... I'm taking a break from Montreal. Linden got it. No way Linden hopped on the fucking Minnesota bandwagon. It's unbelievable. You can't make it up at this point. You cannot make it up. Give me a good third period. Just a good third period I can hop into. There we go. Scoreless third period. Mods, ban anybody that says it. I don't care. I'll ban them my fucking self. Linden just living up to his bandwagon nickname. Crazy. Here we are in the third period. Scoreless third period. Shots are 24-22 for nobody. It's a tie game. All right, Bella, you're the first one to go, girl. Bang. There we go. Rips in the chat for Bella. Turn off the tether system. Reminder. Hug post. Off. There we go. Obviously, nobody is leading. It is a scoreless game here in the third period as the goaltenders are going at it. I believe it's Spencer Knight against Pekka Pasta, and the shots are pretty even. So let's have a good third period And let's finally get that little S word done for the first time in my National Hockey League career. Hopefully we can somehow get a goal. Suzuki in. Nick Suzuki. Slavkovsky hands it off to Wayne Hudson, and it's out of the zone. Nice. We got to regroup now. Hopefully 4 consecutive games in a row, nobody puts a goal in on their goaltender. 2 have been me, and then, of course, Caden Goalie, the first game of the live stream. He ended up putting it on his own goaltender in Pekka Pasta, but the last 2, my goddamn skate. I don't know how. I don't know how it continually keeps happening, but the animations in this game are indeed broken. Burakovsky in, and Pekka Pasta will make that nice glove save. I could not corral it, though. Here we go in the counterattack. Caulfield getting pinned. 13 minutes to go. We are looking good right now. Montreal's in a playoff spot. Every time Pekka Pasta starts, we are at least getting to overtime. It is not a regulation loss. Cover that up. Never mind. Dude, look at how slow I am moving. Why? Because my teammates don't like me? Explain to me how that works, EA. They always come up with the most bullshit-ass mode to make your goalie worse. It's unbelievable. Teravainen in. I'm ready for it. I am ready for everything right now. I've done lots of practicing, but what I haven't practiced is being a low overall. I think in practice mode, I got to lower my overall. Just so I'm a little bit worse. Oh my, Brendan Gallagher, you got lit up like a Christmas tree, buddy. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in regulation, and they are offside. Turn the tether system off. I turned it off. You did that on purpose. She did that on purpose. Oh, I don't care. She can get timed out for 10 minutes. I just need to lock in the final minutes here. You know they're going to play it back to the line. They're going to find that third man in, and they want to get a shot on Pekka Pasta and ruin my mood. But it's not going to happen. I will not allow that shit to happen. Okay, Lane Hudson, 2-on-1. Siplikov, there it is. Siplikov will get the go-ahead goal and break the ice in the third period. Only his 5th of the season, but he's been a solid piece in our top 6 for 2 seasons in a row now in the slot. I mean, if you don't score that, there is a problem. Give Logan Stanley the Norris. Oilers are first in the Pacific. Indeed, they are. Knights have 10 loser points because they're losers. Whenever the Golden Knights lose, the NHL wins. That's how it works, chat. What am I going to do in 26? I'm going to go see Crosby and McDavid play. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remain. 5 minutes and 20 seconds remain in this third period. And Pekka Pasta has to be on his P's and Q's. No, what a save. There we go. Right place, right time. W positioning on Connor Bedard. No toe drag release happening here. Get there, Kirby Dak. Dak, down low, centers it. Nice save there. Is that Spencer Knight? I do not recognize the pads, but I think he wears the number 30. Tyler Bertuzzi entering the zone. Be deep in my crease. The deeper I am in my crease, the better. I've realized the more aggressive I am, the easier it is for the computers to score. They're not one snipers. Like they're not going to be sniping on me. I'm also 6'7", so I'm a big ass goaltender regardless. Less movement when I'm deeper in my crease as well, and usually the game is going to make that save for you. Siplikov, can he get a second one? He hands it off. Demidov over, and it's right off the shin pads. We got 40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 40 goddamn seconds to get out of this game. Play for your goaltender, Le Habitants. Oh no, Esti, that Tabernac. Empty net. Empty net. Boone Jenner takes a shot. Pekka Pasta. I got to cover it up. I can't make any mistakes, chat. I cannot make any mistakes. All right. 25 seconds. Luckily, we win the draw. Darren Radish over to Suzuki. Are you kidding me? Nick Suzuki literally put it on a silver platter. No. I'm getting a replay. That's some fucking bullshit. You cannot tell me this game is not rigged. They want you not to succeed. Captain Nick Suzuki, tons of ice ahead of him. He literally could have handed it off to number 21, Caden Goalie, and we probably would have had an empty netter. But instead, who is he passing to? Who is he passing to? Is it Cole Caulfield he's trying to force that to? That's crazy, man. Hands it off in the slot to Ilya Mikheyev. Thankfully, Pekka Pasta made the save. I mean, come the fuck on, dude. That is some straight up hosing by EA Sports. You cannot convince me this game is not rigged. Caden Goalie wide open to the left. Nah, let me put it on Ilya Mikheyev's stick so we can ruin Pekka Pasta's mood. Goalie, get it out. There we go. All the way up to Slav. Oh, yes, Slavkovsky. Give your balls a tug, buddy. The final 10. Radish into the zone. He gets laid out. Bedard over. And Pekka Pasta will register his very first shutout in his National Hockey League career with a game-saving save at the end of regulation. There it is, baby. Chat, we done it. Everybody put a W in the chat. Everybody put shutout in the chat, indeed, after Pekka Pasta absolutely robbed that guy at the end there. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to get screwed. I thought I was going to get screwed. Let's get a replay. I need a replay there. I for real thought I was going to get hosed at the end of it here. Bedard makes a beautiful pass, finding who is that, number 8? Ryan Donato, one-on-one with Pekka Pasta, and he gets denied by the glove, baby, to secure the shutout. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let me get a good-ass thumbnail here, boys. Why do I look high? Why is Pekka Pasta not, like, focused? Not focused. Not locked in. There we go. Justo, thank you for the 5. Here's another 5 for getting your first. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. We get our very first shutout in our NHL career. It only took a year. It was against the Hawks, so it doesn't count. Coming from a Sabres fan, might I add. I would have still been a Habs fan if Hughes went to Montreal. So essentially, you're just bandwagoning. Good to know. Big shutout, baby. First ever career shutout. Riding the pine. Yes, I get benched after securing my first ever shutout. That makes a lot of sense. So much sense. Love this game. Yeah, but the Sabres are a wagon. Yeah, but you would know about not counting wins against a certain team, which would be your own team, right? It's just funny that a Sabres fan says that now. Little bit past the halfway point of the season. We're progressing nicely. We're happy with where you're at, and I'm going to move you into the starting position. There it is. Let's get my teammate likability up there, and Pekka Pasta is the brand new starting goaltender for Les Habitants. We, baby. Starting goalie. W's in the chat. Hawks are nothing without Bedsy. I mean, a lot of teams aren't shit without their best player. That's kind of common sense, right? Coach actually did something smart. Indeed, he did. Indeed, he did. I think we got to go play one sim one, chat. Otherwise, we're going to be intercept. Maybe not. Maybe. The issue is, though, the longer I take in the earlier seasons, the worse I'm going to be. I feel like I'd simulate better, even though I'm low overall. I was on the Habs wagon for a good while, though, at least. Yep, for a good while, Lyndon. Where are we at here? All right. Overwrite our save file. Can't wait for the Wild to lose in the first round. Chat, I'm coming in with a hot take. It might not even be a hot take. The Colorado Avalanche are not winning the Stanley Cup. I'll say it right now. They are not winning the Stanley Cup. I'm up to a 906 now. That's not bad. Advance the day. 4-2L. Fuck off. I hate this game. Down to a 904. Sim the game against Jersey, and I think we're probably playing against Philly. I'd imagine I start this game. No? Okay, I'll play the Devils again. On the bench, Pekka Pasta. I got minus 25 Delta, and I have too much money spent. So I gotta go to the expensive. 15K, deactivate that, and then 12K. Why did I lose money? I don't really understand that. Someone on that Wild team is going to get injured? Probably, yeah. I mean, you can never really tell with injuries. Injuries are so random, right? You can't really say that because of injuries, because that could happen to pretty much any team. Colorado could get injured. Edmonton. Please, no. I need at least McDavid to be healthy for January 22nd. Please. On the bench, Pekka Pasta backing up. I got to delete some save files, huh? I think I have way too many. I think I have way too many. Colorado a possibility. Injuries are a possibility for all 32 teams. It happens in sports. I am back. I could have banned you for the entire stream. They always get banged up before the playoffs. Who, Minnesota? I'm not using that as an excuse for their playoff exits. We are February 1st. February number 1. I didn't do it on purpose. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Bella. There's no other way to do it. Nugent's 20 points away from 800. Nice. Chad, do you guys see Nugent Hopkins fight last night? Every 3 seasons during Christmas time, for some odd reason, Ryan Nugent Hopkins likes to drop the mitts. He loves it. They injured 2 of our players. I'm going to drive to St. John's. All right, I'm still not playing. This is crazy. When am I going to get a game? All I want is a game. I'm still unfavored by my teammates. That's crazy. You don't just accidentally type the word exactly. All right, I'm playing against Vegas. That's a good game to start against. I can live with that. I get... Okay, I don't care. Don't care about that brand deal. Florida injured the best defenseman in the world, Jacob Slavin, and injured our best player, Seth Jacob Slavin and the best defenseman in the world should not be in the same category. Hyman and Nuge should make Team Canada. I don't think Nuge will make it, but there's a very real possibility, I believe, that Hyman might. Just because of the chemistry with Connor McDavid. And they had some trouble during Four Nations finding line mates. And I mean, if you look back at it, Zach Hyman is 1,000,000 times better than Chris Kunitz. 1,000,000 times better. And he made the team and was on the top line with Sid back in 2014. Slavin owns the Oilers? How does he own the Oilers? They play in different conferences. Hyman would go to Team Israel. Is that a Jew joke? All right, I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it. Nope. Nope. It said 3 goals on 7 shots. Like, are we serious? Tough night. Yeah, fucking tough night is right. Pekka Pasta should make Team Canada along with Shorzy. I agree. I mean, Shorzy's a lock. And I would say at this point, Pekka Pasta is probably better than Binner, Blackwood, and Logan Thompson. McDavid owns Slavin. We're just going back and forth, eh? Just going back and forth. All right. Extra save file, yes. Can I load in EA Sports? All right, I gotta make sure I turn off the tether system. Turn off tether system. I toss you a beer if you were old enough, but you're not. Pekka Pasta is washed. How can I be washed at 18? First period, no score. Second period, and we have the lead.
And I'm very excited with what he's done.
I wish Montreal had better... I can't even say better jerseys, but more jerseys. I mean... No, I don't like them. I don't really like them either. Is there any, like, classic jerseys we can wear? No, they just have the same design. Same fucking design, man. Ugh, I guess we'll wear the dark blues. Dark blues it is. Moritz Seider's the best defenseman in the NHL. Is that a Seider alt? Here we are in the Bell Center yet again. Pekka Pasta getting the start, and we have a 2-1 lead over the Vegas Golden Cheaters. Forgot to turn off the tether system. Of course I did. Of course I did. Canada won 9-1 yesterday. I saw. I was watching the game. I've thrown on the alternate jerseys for the heavy 10s. The only bad thing about being on Montreal is the jersey selection is very, very thin. It's essentially the same jersey over and over again. So We don't really have too many alternates. Slavkovsky, there we go. Uri Slavkovsky with his 23rd of the season. And the Montreal Canadiens have taken a 3-1 lead in this third period very early on as well. We needed that insurance marker as Pekka Pasta is going to shut the door now. Chat, I'm going to shut that door. Don't worry. It was Latvia. I'd be embarrassed if they didn't. That Oilers team in 06 had no expectations. All right, Pekka, it is now time to hold down the fort in your own end. Easy save, cover. Nah, I'll play it. I'll play that. Ah, maybe I should have played the puck. Nice save. Good save by Pekka Pasta again. Yeah, I think I got to cover more pucks. You also get a better form score, I believe, if you don't play the puck, which is weird. I like keeping the clock moving, the game moving, but if I got to cover a puck up, I will do that. Sipilkov down low. He's going to lose that puck to Barbashev. Shots are 26-22, so Vegas not really peppering Pekka Pasta, but I've made solid save after solid save. Sipilkov hands it off to Goalie. Who's down? Is that Uri? No, that's William Karlsson that's injured. Perron with a shot. Good blocker save by Pekka Pasta. I've not been beat on a solid shot yet at all in this live stream, so it's been pretty much BS that have beaten me. Outside of that, I have been perfect. It's all that training, man. The training's doing well. Sipilkov turns it over. That is his third turnover of this shift. Like, get off the ice, dude. If you're gonna turn the puck over, like seriously, like, when is this gonna stop, EA Sports? When is this going to fucking stop? I hate this game. What, chat? What do you want me to do? That's 4 times. 4 times. It just continues to keep happening. This is the 4th time in this video alone from an own goal. Why is Lane Hudson picking it up like that and pounding it into his own net? EA Sports, I can't say it. Can't say it. Can't fucking say it. This game is just, oh my god. And then Ivan Demidov just snipes one on Aiden Hill, the fucking plug that he is. Gets sniped 5-hole, and the Montreal Canadiens regain a 2-goal advantage. I just don't get it. This game is so bad. And really, the only way to see how bad the game is to watch the computers play. That is when the game is at its worst. Especially during Goalie Be A Pro. Fuck. How many own goals is going to happen? Like, I don't care if I get beat clean. I really do not care if it's my fault that a goal goes in. But when it's BS like this, it's just, you don't have fun. You do not have fun playing the game mode. It's like, it ruins my mood. It's like I do everything right to be as good as possible, and then I just get fucked by the stupid AI that don't know their head from their ass. It's crazy. It's so annoying. Frustrating as hell. I'm not even doing anything wrong. Hurdle with a shot. It is blocked by the asshole that is Wayne Hudson. All right, William Karlsson, you're back out there on the ice, buddy. Can you get a goal? Can we make it a 4-goal or 4? Can we make it a 5-2 advantage in this third period? Now, we're still not losing the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not allowing 2 more goals. But, I mean, maybe 2 more own goals could happen. If my defensemen continue to just put it in my own net. I mean, who knows? So frustrating, dude. So insanely frustrating. Johansson into the zone. Cutting to the middle. Johansson shot. Track that puck. Pekka pass. The right place, right time, baby. Less movement, the better. Warren Fogle in. And Warren Fogle, the bucket is off. That man got lit the hell up. Holy shit. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds. Thankfully, get me out of this game. Deflect that into the corner, and we are good right now. Bobby, is that Bobby McMahon? Oh no. Stone shot and a save by Pekka. I'm on my P's and Q's right now, boys. All the way up to Jake Evans. He goes cross ice, and William Karlsson. Why? Why does that continually happen? Daniel Sprong finding White Cloud. Saved by Pekka Pasta. Again, we got 35 seconds. And Ivan Demidov misses the wide open net. All right, Montreal, can we trap it up? Do not allow... Okay, or just allow them right down the middle. Beautiful. Beautiful defending by the computer AI. I cannot say enough good things about this AI. It's perfect. EA does not need to change a single thing, as Ryan O'Reilly will seal the deal. His 11th of the season, our third-line center, for some odd reason, is out there in the final seconds. And his veteran leadership and presence will skate that puck in almost to the blue line and bury it in the empty net. Finally. Which country is going to win World Juniors? Team Canada, baby. Still have 15 seconds. 2 goals on 25 shots is not horrible. I would have liked it to have been 1 goal. I got to somehow manage to get my save percentage up there because it is not very good right now. Mark Stone, Vegas can't get into the zone. Barbashev doesn't get a shot. And there we go. Les Habitants will pick up Les Victories. And our alternate blue god-awful sweaters.
Ho, ho, ho.
Dubs in the chat, boys. Ask for a trade? How is asking for a trade going to fix any of my issues? That doesn't fix a single issue I have. Labubu's are hella scary. I still don't know what they are. I still do not know. I get a B-. What was my save percentage? Is it going to tell me? It should tell me, right? 928, baby. Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Green Giant. Pasta is built like a Labubu. Fuck you, bud. All right, we're 31-16-6. We're actually really good now. We're winning a lot of games. Pekka Pasta's 19-5-4. Essentially unbeatable. All right, there we go. Is that Bella's weekly profile pic change? She does it so often, man. It's crazy. All right, overwrite save file and create a new one. Why do I still have -17 delta? I've gotten a shutout and a 928 performance back-to-back. And yet I'm still -17. Interesting. Pasta built like an 18-wheeler. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Good news is I am going to get my my teammate chemistry back up there. Teammates are going to like Pekka Pasta, boys. Don't worry. I'll use 2. Yeah, I'll do 1 more. Yeah, I need to leave 5 just in case I play another game. I still got -3 speed, which is annoying. I think he just called you fat. It's all good. I'm not insecure about my weight. Zach Hyman was at my temple. At your what? The huh? All right. Okay, I can't say it. Whenever I say it, it's when I get a bad sim engine. There it is. There it is. 3 goals on 22 shots. Not a game I can hop into, but an overtime that I can indeed and hop into. Indeed hop into. Holy shit, Pekka Pasta. The afternoon live stream. A little bit of a different vibe. Not gonna. The Canadian is a great team, but they are young. But when they get a little bit older, they'll be the best team in the NHL. Another game that I was not gonna hop into, but we have forced overtime after being down by 1 late in the 3rd period, and we got 3v3 overtime, baby! Oh my God, Suzuki! Captain Suzuki almost had the game winner. Pekka Pasta has been on a heater as of late. He's been playing much better. A shutout and then a 928 back-to-back performances. This game, not so much. 3 goals on 34 shots isn't horrible, but I could be doing a lot better. Gensel, oh, are you serious? What? What the hell is that, dude? Fuck off. Why? I hate this. I might as well just simulate until like year 4. What is that? I'm square! EA Sports, you guys really got to fix this for NHL 27. When you're a low overall in Goalie Be A Pro, you can literally do nothing. This is the easiest save of all time. By Jake Gensel just snapping it in. I'm square as can be. And it just trickles underneath my armpit. Why? Because I'm a fucking moron? What? Look at his face. The face of Pekka Pasta. That is a face of a guy who doesn't like this game. Stupid ass game mode. Come on, give me a good thumbnail. Nah, fuck off, puck. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Cannot make this up, chat. You cannot make this up. I hate this game. It's only Goalie Be A Pro, too. It's not even player. Can the game soon be paused? Blame it on Q 2.0, Ice Q. I'll blame it on EA and their fucking lazy asses, man. Fucking shit game. Do you think the Oilers will win a cup within the next 3 years? Yes. Yes, I do. All right, sim that game. And play against the Dead Wings. It's literally like, it's unplayable until you're like a 90 overall. It really is unplayable. It's crazy. You don't make simple saves because your attributes are not a 90. Just stupid. Some people don't play multiple seasons of Be A Pro. They're not going to play 5-10 years in the future, so they're never going to experience what a good goalie Be A Pro experience is like. They're never going to feel that because they quit beforehand. Yeah, you ever fucking realize that in your little fucking brains, your peanut brains? All right, we'll play this game. I can't, like, I don't develop trait points either. Like, how am I growing? How is my overall getting any better? Newsflash, it's not. Stuck at an 80. At this point, like 2K. 2K would be much better. Much better. Not even close. Not even close. Down 2-1. Another fucking... fuck this game. Fuck this game. Nah. Is this live stream going until the playoffs? Probably not, no. Backing up doesn't suit, but fuck off! Nope, I'm not being the backup. I'm starter, backup, starter, backup. Stupid form score system, man. How do you get so many shots? I don't get a lot of shots. I don't get a lot of shots. I'm past being a backup goaltender at this point. The loopholes that I got to go through just to make this game somewhat enjoyable is crazy. How you doing today? I was doing good, but then I played Goalie Be A Pro and now I'm pissed. So, I'll be fine. I'll live. I got hockey later on. I'll just take it out on hockey. It is what it is. I got minus 18 delta, so I pretty much have to have, like, an amazing game. Otherwise, I'm gonna get demoted. All right. You know what? Actually, no. I don't have to stand for this shit. I don't have to stand for any of it. Nope. I'm not being the backup goaltender. I don't have to stand for any of it. But I gotta go through this cutscene again. Coach, I'm not being the backup. I don't care what you say. I'll fucking restart this a million times. I'm not being the backup. It's not happening. I have a record of 25-5. I'm not being the fucking backup. It's not happening. Not at all. I knew as soon as I played Skater Be A Pro and realized how fucked up the form score system was, I knew that was going to be a problem in Goalie Be A Pro. I knew it was going to be a problem. EA just can't program an actual progression system, so they do a form score, which doesn't equate to anything. All right, here we go again. Against the 29, 20, and 6 Wings. Get me in the third period. If I get scored on again by my own team, I might snap. I forgot the tether system. Yet again. EA loves rage baiting people. I don't think it's rage bait. I don't think they're intentionally trying to rage bait. I think they just suck at building games. That's my opinion. Or they're just lazy. Because some of the shit I see in this game is like how does it even come, like, how does it happen? Like, here's the thing, chat. This has been in the game for 3 consecutive games so far. NHL 24, NHL 25, and NHL 26, where your goalie settings, they do not save. I have to do this every single time I leave Be A Pro. I have to change it because they won't fix it to where they won't reprogram it and have it save. So I only have to do it once. That's laziness. That is straight up laziness. Like, how have you not fixed this? 3 consecutive games in a row. I have to manually change my goalie settings every single time I hop into Be A Pro. Why does it not save? There's no excuse at all for it not to save. And I rip on them so hard because they're charging $100 for this game. It'd be different if they were not. It's the same price as 2K, Madden, all the other AAA titles. So I expect a AAA title in return. I don't care that you have a small developer team. Lower the fucking price then. You greedy, money-hungry fucks. That's all for my rant. All right, 5-minute rant down the drain, and we are in the 3rd period of a scoreless game. And where is the scoreboard? Oh, I just went on about ranting how lazy EA is, and we don't have a fucking scoreboard. All right. I guess I know it's a 0-0 tie, so I'm not... For fuck's sake, man. What is that? Lucas Raymond's going to score. Take the lead in the 3rd period. His 21st of the season. I might just quit, man. I actually might just quit. The scoreboard is nowhere to be found. EA Sports, you guys have fucked up yet again. I think it's a 1-0 lead. I honestly don't even know at this point, but I can't see the shots, can't see the saves, but I know that Pekka Pasta is not having a fun time right now. It's, like, impossible to have fun in this game mode. Like, literally impossible. They literally revamped it, and they somehow made it worse. They literally somehow made it worse. It's like EA Sports, whenever they're forced to change a game mode, it just gets worse and worse. 1 step forward, a million steps backwards. Oh my god, man. And then they won't touch it for a half a decade and then promote it like it's a brand new thing. It's just a yearly cycle. It's crazy. It is crazy. Lower the game. Like, this game should not be priced as a AAA title. It really shouldn't. It's a glorified beta. JT Confer in. Easy save by Pekka Pasta. What the fuck was that? Oh, I can feel the rage getting to me now. I can feel it. An hour and 12 in, I can... Yeah, that's usually when it happens. Nick Suzuki, I don't even care to commentate. Look! He's offside. Ryan O'Reilly's a foot offside waiting for a fucking pass, EA. That's been in the game for multiple games now. Pasta, what's the score? I don't know. It happens consistently, damn near every game, that somebody goes offside purposefully. Not even by accident. They're waiting offside for a pass, and yet our teammate still gives him the puck. Like, it doesn't make any sense. These guys are NHL players. They're not making that play. Oh, it's back. Oh, there we go. 10 minutes into the hockey game, and we finally get a scoreboard. EA heard me complaining, and they decided to implement it. They're going to promote it as a brand new game mode. Oh my god, no, please, please. And NHL 26, we have a reoccurring scoreboard. The scoreboard is returning, boys. W's in the chat. Brand new feature in NHL 26. Oh my god, get me out of this game. Get me out of this fucking game, dude. Holy hell. The rage just gets to me. Vogel, where are you going? You brain dead fuck. All right, there we go. Finally, it happens to the other team. It just doesn't consistently happen to me. An own goal by the Detroit Red Wings. Suck on that, you silly little fucks. W. Love to see it. Ha ha, you suck. Bastards. All All right, deep breath in, deep breath out. There's no reason to panic. It's organic. Don't rage. Just, yeah, listen, I'm not Eminem. I'm not going to be a lyric genius. Comfer tries to get a shot on goal. Gets one. Easy save by Pekka Pasta, baby. Right place, right time. I've not made a single mistake so far in this live stream, yet I've been scored on consistently with just bullshit goals. If I was getting beat clean, if it was my fault that I'm out of the way, I'm not square with the puck, then I would be okay with that. But essentially every single goal has not been my fault. Maybe the first one in this game it was. I wasn't exactly that square with the puck, but I was more focused on not having a scoreboard that I couldn't really focus on the Red Wings coming in and actually scoring in the first 10 seconds. It's like the computers actually try in the first 10 seconds to score, and then after that, they're like, we don't need to score. Let's just run into each other. Mikheyev! Nah. Not today, buddy. Not today. It's not happening. Not when my rage is at an all-time peak. We got a 1-1 tie in this third period. I need the Habitans to lock in here. Nick Suzuki skates it out all the way up to Siplikov, who just loses the puck. He's got... Our whole entire top line has no energy. Like, why are they even out there? I don't get it. I'm going to keep begging you to switch to NHL 22. I'm not switching to NHL 22. What? Why would I do that? NHL 22 doesn't have a good Be A Pro experience either. Play it back to the line. William Karlsson with a shot. Can we get the go-ahead goal here in regulation? That would be nice. It would be very, very nice. 17 seconds remaining here in regulation. Be deep in my crease. Deep in my crease. Pekka Pasta, do not allow a late goal. Let's get to overtime at least. Get the extra point. The Canadians have been doing well so far in the regular season. Final 4 seconds. And we are not even going to get a shot. Okay. All right. NHL 22 is a good game, but Be A Pro is trash. It was the same Be A Pro from 21. From 21 until 26, the exact same mode. Not a single change. Actually, I'm wrong. The only change was they took off your jersey during the main menu. You didn't wear a jersey. That was the only change they made, and it was a shitty change, to be honest. A very big overtime period. Here we go. Montreal Canadiens have 30 shots. The Detroit Red Wings have 25. And Pekka Pasta has a goal allowed in this third period. Oh no. Get it out, Slav. Here we go. 2-on-1. We got a 2-on-1. Noah Dobson saucing it over to fucking nobody. I gotta stop cursing. I've been swearing like a sailor in this Be A Pro video. Nah. Lucas Raymond, you're a bum. Pube head. Pube head. Fuck me! I kind of miss Pricey Pond hockey. I do not. I do not at all. I don't miss any of it, chat. Both of it is trash. We're comparing shit to shit. Oh, here we go again. I'm getting demoted to being the backup despite being miles better than Samuel Montembeault. Trash. Trash-ass game mode, man. I don't want to pick any of these answers. I don't want to pick any of these answers. What do you want me to say? I don't really know what to say. I'm 19, 5, and 6. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Get my teammate likability up there. Alright, we'll sim this game, sure. Backing up, fuck off. So, you're telling me even if I'm a 95 overall and I have like a bad 3-game stretch, I can still be the backup? If that's the case, man, Goalie Be A Pro might not happen this year. Just not fun. Not a fun game mode. All right, sim to the next game. Lower the price? Yeah. Lower the price, I wouldn't complain as much. They're charging a AAA title for a glorified beta. So no wonder I'm going to rip on it. I'm going to continue to rip on it because you charge me $100 for this fuck-ass game. That's garbage. Does make Bend over? Fuck Bend over. He can take a hike. All right, I have seven energy points. Yeah, let's do that. I'll do it again. Beautiful. I'm rocking a 904 save percentage. And I took an L? Fucking hate this game. They should really change the commentators. Listen, everybody's going to be whining about the commentators until the end of time. Obviously, with a yearly release cycle, you're going to get sick of them. Eventually, right? Especially if you play the game a lot. I have not had commentators on in probably half a decade now. It's been a long time. I don't need to change. No, I didn't leave. We're good. All right, chat. I'm just not going to give a fuck into this game. I'm just going to come into this game with a don't give a fuck attitude and see what happens. All right, new strategy. We are not going to give a single shit about what happens in this game because why should I? Why should I care about such a shit product? So we're going to hop in, not care, hopefully get a win. If we don't, not the end of the world. Doesn't matter. Game's trash. San Jose's trash. Celebrini's the GOAT. Pretty much the way it goes around here, chat. Pretty much the way she goes. The new goalie moves piss me off. They piss me off too. I've had two or three. I think it was 2 own goals go in off my own skate because of the new goalie moves. I completely forgot that Matt Schaefer was on San Jose. They're going to be a dynasty. I might have to bandwagon to San Jose. My time in Montreal might be done. If this is how the coach is going to treat me, I'm moving on. I'll go somewhere else and have success. Siplikov, do something. Okay, is that the best you got? And then William Karlsson fucking skies it. All right, Pekka Pasta. It is a don't give a shit attitude. Don't give a shit attitude, baby. Good defending there. Move it. Was that Siplikov behind his own net? We got Mangiapane. We traded for Andrew Mangiapane. Okay. Remind me after this game to go look at the lineup here in Montreal. We might have some new faces joining the team as Mangiapane is a part of this roster. Tyler Toffoli getting laid out back and forth. Karlsson, can you make something happen? Caulfield can't get a shot on goal. And it is the typical computer AI going back and forth now. Halfway through this third period, Fabry takes a shot. Pekka will make the save. Darren Radish get it out. All the way up to Mangiapane, number 87 on this squad. He's got no energy. You want to go off the ice, bud? Go off for a line change? Shots are 23-22 for the Sharks as we dump it down. Is that icing? No icing on the play? Okay. Referees are letting the kids play. Is that Tarasenko? All right, hold up. Our lineup has to be a whole hell of a lot different. We got Mangiapane, Vladimir Tarasenko. It's unbelievable. Foley, over. Just stay square, Pekka Pasta. Just stay square. Just increase shot accuracy to 100. Yeah, like that's going to make things better. That'll make it way worse, buddy. I'll be raging like an alcoholic. Like a guy who beats his wife. That'll be me. Minus the wife, obviously. Charlie Coyle. Walking down Main Street, and he's not sniping at short side. Imagine if I gave the computer AI a 100 shooting accuracy on the sliders. Imagine. They would rip me apart. Vladdy. Finding Hudson, shot, save. Is it going to go in? No. Laurent Brossois says no. It's all about positioning? Yeah. Pretty much you could just be in the right position and not move your joystick, and your goalie's going to make the save. Pretty much. Sandberg enters the zone. In. Broken stick on the play. Beautiful. Get it out, Montreal. We do not want to get trapped in our own zone. We're still down by 1, so we got to push. Pekka Pasta probably going to get pulled here shortly. Sandberg into the zone. Sandberg, I'm waiting for that pass. I know he's going to pass it to somebody. Nice. Caulfield turns it over. And he's got no energy, so I'm not expecting much here offensively, but we do get a face-off. Never mind. I was wrong. Final minute remaining here in the third. Grundstrom in. Can't get a shot on net because of that broken stick in the way. And when does Pekka pass? There it is. He's going to the bench now. Skate, you fat ass. We've had some late game heroics so far in this live stream. Hopefully that trend can continue. Twice we have come back with the goaltender pulled. Can we make it 3 times? There it is. Chatfield, another new member of the Montreal Canadiens, will tie the game up. Man, I think we are just a lot better when Pekka Pasta is not between the pipes. When we have an extra attacker out there, the Montreal Canadiens might be the greatest team of all time. That's crazy. That is crazy. Bang. 3 late game tying goals. And I think one of them was a winner. What a snipe by, is that Jordan Chatfield? Is that his name? Why the hell is Chatfield on Montreal? We got Tarasenko, Mangiapane, and Chatfield. I think GM Ken Hughes was going overboard at the deadline because we got a lot of new players on this hockey team. 3 new guys. That's a lot of trades for the computers to make. On 3 separate teams, might I add. Tarasenko, Mangiapane, and Chatfield all play for 3 separate teams. Remind me when I get back, chat, to check out the lines. Less than 20 seconds remain here in regulation. Eklund, does he got a shot? No, he does not, because he's a complete moron. Absolute moron. Final 5 seconds of the third period as the Montreal Canadiens are headed to overtime up against San Jose, baby. All right, chat, who gets the OT winner? Who gets the OT winner? Yet again, we've had a lot of overtime so far, but hey, 3v3 is a whole lot of fun. Shots are 29-25. Hopefully I can make some good saves here in OT. Matt Schaefer hands it off to Will Smith. Eklund spinning. Doesn't get a shot on goal, though. I was ready for it. I was indeed. Okay, that's a bad turnover, Suzuki. A very bad turnover. Eklund down Main Street. And he rings it off the post. I should have went for a flying poke check. You can't have any hesitation as a goaltender. You really can't. I mean, hockey as a whole, you can't have any hesitation. You got to basically play on instinct. And if you don't have a good enough instinct, it's because you don't train enough. Dobson, shot, rebound. Come on, Caulfield, bury that puck, dude. How did we miss the net? Final minute of overtime. Victor Eklund, 2-on-1. Uh-oh. 2-on-1 forming. Over to Matt Schaefer, finding Smith. And Pekka Pasta will make that save. Confident in my abilities. Not confident in the AI, though. 2-on-1. Caulfield, you got somebody with you. Cole. Oh. Okay. We're going to center that puck to William Karlsson, and a good save by Laurent Brassois. If only I was a goalie in IRL, but I'm poor. Yeah, there's a big money barrier for hockey, especially as a goaltender. It's sad to see. Kind of just how the world works, though. They're never going to make goalie equipment any cheaper. If anything, they're just going to get more expensive. We get some time in the offensive zone, but here come the Sharks. Jeff Skinner the other way. Get deep in your crease. Deep in your crease, Pekka. Well, I was deep in my crease, and I just got sniped 5-hole by Oilers legend. That is Jeff Skinner. That is crazy. Rips in the chat. Rips in the chat. Fuck, I just broke my PlayStation. Wonderful. At least you didn't kick it in this time. We're improving, eh? We are improving. Holy shit. And I get +6 delta. Okay. Dominant showing. Yep. Mangiapane and Tarasenko just joined the Habs. Right. Let me check out the roster, chat. It is safe to say that GM Ken Hughes has been going to work. We picked up Andrew Mangiapane, 30 years old, 85 overall, and he'll play on that second line with William Karlsson and Siplikov. And then an 85 Tarasenko alongside Jake Evans and Warren Fogle. Fourth line will remain the same. That is a very, very deep forward core. Defensively, we got Dobson, Hudson, Goalie, and Radish, Carrier, and then Jalen Chatfield on the back end. With Montembeault somehow starting over Pekka Pasta despite having way worse numbers. An 898, only 15 wins. Meanwhile, I have 19 wins and a 905 save percentage. Explain to me how that makes sense. It doesn't. Newsflash! It does not. Where's Demidov? Demidov is probably injured, huh? Ivan Demidov, let me see. Scratched. Yeah, Ivan Demidov is injured. We also have Nicholas Waugh, Ilya Mikheyev. We picked up Mikheyev and Kirby Dach is scratched too. Wow. This team is very, very deep. Very deep. Pause. All right, I'm not playing this game. Let me sim it. Convo with the media. Here we go, facing the media yet again. Pekka Pasta. What do they got to say now? Are they going to hate on me? 3/4 of the way through the season, the goal is to make the playoffs. On track, which is fantastic. Who would you credit for this success? I think I got to juice up the wheels of management. Our coaching staff has been key in keeping us focused. Individual contribution. What has your impact been for the team? I mean, I've been the starting goaltender. Vision and angles. Yeah, give me vision and angles. Who do I think is winning the cup? Not Colorado. Last minute adjustments? Okay. Get to game 82? I guess that's it. It doesn't really matter. They're both the same. All right. Lyndon, how long until you hop on Colorado's bandwagon? How long? Serious question. Chat, who do you guys think is going to win the cup? Another serious question. Why do my funds just continue to go down? That's very, very frustrating. I'll deactivate 25K and then 20K. So I'm getting essentially worse as the season goes on. I'm down to a 79 overall now. Sens. The Sens are not winning the cup, devs. You don't even believe that. You're still live? I'm still live. Yes. Yes, indeed. Somehow, some way, I have yet to rage quit. All right. Peak physical condition and teammates. Let's get that up there. We'll go down to 5. Beautiful. The media should not be allowed to give you challenges. EA should not be allowed to give me any challenges at all because they're garbage at making them. They were not competent enough to program an actual progression system, so they said, "Hey, let's come up with form score where it takes everything into account, but it doesn't actually take everything into account." BS. Complete BS. All right, let's play against the LA Kings in Los Angeles. What is the date today? March 2nd. We actually might get the season done, chat. Never mind. We got 20 games. 20 games is a lot of games. First period, we are down by 1. Second period, still down by 1. What is my favorite gift? Oh, that I got for Christmas? I don't know. I do not know. Thank you, Justo, for the $2 super chat. At this rate, Colorado or Dallas. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Finish the season. I'd be here for probably another 2 hours if we were to finish the season. Become the starting goalie. I was the starting goalie. Here we go. Third period time in Los Angeles, and the baddies are out. Sydney Sweeney, not Brecky Hill, Scarlett Johansson in the crowd. Like, Pekka Pasta has to have a good performance here. He's a young kid. You know, there's older actresses that love to date younger men. So if I want to get myself a girlfriend, Pekka Pasta's got to lock the hell in here. Oh no, Martin H's on Los Angeles. Okay, that's an interesting one. That is a very, very interesting one. Justo again coming in hot with a 2. Who in the East can challenge them? Who, Colorado? I wouldn't say more so the Eastern Conference, but the West has a lot of good teams. Minnesota, Edmonton are two teams that'll probably give Colorado and Dallas both a good hard-fought series. Vegas potentially, but I'm not that high on Vegas, to be honest. We'll see what they do. But they're not going to be an easy exit, unless they play Edmonton, of course. Colorado and Dallas are definitely the favorites in the Western Conference, but Minnesota, Edmonton, maybe Vegas potentially. There are some teams that can challenge those two. And in the Eastern Conference, Florida, once they get healthy, they're going to be a juggernaut. Tampa Bay should be a good team as long as they do not run into the Florida Panthers. But the rest of the Eastern Conference, I'm not too confident in winning the Stanley Cup. I think the Stanley Cup champion will be from the West this season. Adrian Kempe over to Brant Clark. I hate the fact that when I'm in an animation, like a save animation, I'm stuck. Like, I can't move. I can't move until the entire animation is done. EA, you got to cut that shit out, man. That is like cancer to playing goaltender in this game. Especially when I make a save and then I can't move afterwards. It sucks. It sucks so insanely bad. It sucks moose balls. What am I saying? Cole Caulfield the other way. Caulfield enters the zone. Can we get any offense? We are getting shut out right now in Los Angeles. Staples Center. A very historic arena with multiple championships. One NHL, NBA. And Pekka Pasta wants to have a good showing. This is my first ever start in Los Angeles, so the celebrities are out. Quinton Byfield ends up getting rocked by Alex Carrier. I think Byfield has like a foot advantage over him in height, and yet he still got dummied. Cross ice feed over to Caulfield. We've got a lot of additions at the deadline. Hopefully that helps out our sim engine. I would have liked defensive acquisitions to help me get a better save percentage. But at this point, this far into the season, it is what it is. Drew Doughty got laid out like the bum that he is. The dude is not making Team Canada. Kotkaniemi entering the zone. Jesperi Kotkaniemi. If you win this game, I'll give you $50. All right, bet. You better be a man of your word. Come on, Montreal. All we need is a goal and then an overtime winner. Caulfield into the zone. Shot. Doesn't even get it on net. I'm not really confident in our offense right now. We got essentially zero offense, and we only have 1:30 left to play. It is not looking good for the Habitants in this third period. Cole Caulfield hands it off to Jake Evans. Empty net. Pekka Pass is going for it. We've had a lot of late game heroics. Can we get another one? Get off the ice, please. Just get off the ice before they score. Matt Roy over LaFerriere. Misses the empty netter. Caulfield. No energy, Cole Caulfield. Mangiapane, Goalie, all the way up to O'Reilly. Can we do it again? Can the heroics activate once again? Backdoor feed. Mangiapane out in front. Come on, boys, please. I believe in this team. No, who's going for a line change right now? Are we serious? 25 seconds remaining, and they hit the side of the goalpost twice. 2 times back to back. Montreal has an opportunity. We have a chance. 15 seconds. Final rush. O'Reilly hands it off. I can't even see. Where's the puck at? I don't even know. They're going to get it out. No, the Los Angeles Kings. They're going to hold on, and they're going to end up beating the Montreal Canadiens on home ice as Pekka Pasta will pick up the big fat L. Big fat L. Bro, do you want to switch teams? Yes or no? No, I do not want to switch teams. How do you hit 2 posts on an empty net? The computer AI. The computer AI. I said I would give you 500 if you win the game, but oh well, you didn't. Yeah, you were capping about that. I don't think anybody in the chat believed that. Pekka Pasta slept with every team in NHL 25. What does that mean? I slept with every team. You make me sound like I'm a whore. Crazy. Dominant showing, though. Very, very dominant showing. 35 games in. I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm doing very, very well. How are we in the standings right now? The Montreal Canadiens have grown. We have climbed our way to the top of the Atlantic. We've kind of gone on a little bit of a heater, I won't lie. Only when Pekka Pasta plays. 34, 18, and 9, 77 points on the season. Toronto is second, Tampa third. But the Montreal Canadiens are looking like a dominant team. Only Colorado and Carolina are better here in the regular season. This is a Stanley Cup contender. We have a real shot. A real shot, chat. Cole Caulfield has 33 goals and 64 points. He's probably going to be a 40-goal man. Nick Suzuki. It's basically our top line that's carrying us offensively, but shout out to William Karlsson. 34 years old, only an 84 overall, and the dude has 46 points and 15 goals. Ivan Demidov not really developing that well. And then Pekka Pasta, 19-7-7. I have a shutout and a .906 save percentage. I have been miles better than Samuel Montembeault. But I guess our head coach is Helen Keller. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for me on today. I have a video going up later on. I'd say probably 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications on and join our Discord so you get pinged whenever I post a video. Make sure to watch it. Comment on it. Pekka Pasta is the starter once it drops later on today. And we should be back tomorrow, probably with a multiple live stream. I want to do Shoresy in the afternoon, and then we'll do the Finland-Canada watch party later on in the night. Appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you all for watching. Join our Discord, and I will see you all next time. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.